With the state budget finalized, we have just 1 day remaining in the session. We wanted to sit down with the House Appropriations Chairman, Terry England, our longtime friend, and leader on the House side for the budget, to go through some of the details. A lot of great news in there for agriculture. And at this time, Terry, we'd love to have you provide us a summary of the benefits that are in the bill for this year.
Glad to. Well, Brian and our Georgia Agribusiness Council fellow members, good to be with y'all again this year and give you an update very quickly on what we were able to do for agriculture in the budget this year. One of the things that we've of course been dealing with this year is dealing with the gate card issues, and working with Commissioner Black. Commissioners had a wonderful idea of putting some investigators actually in the field that would go out and do some spot checks. Our mission as rural legislators and ag business folks is to guarantee the success and the long-running lifetime of the gate card program. So we feel like that this is a good checks and balances type thing to do that. So we put about $200,000 in the commissioner's budget to help with that. Moving on into extension and ag education. In extension, of course, we've added the 5 scientists that were being asked for by cooperative extension this year, and those will be an October start date. However, they do have the flexibility. If they're specialists they need to hire before others are available, they can go ahead and do that starting July 1st. Addition of 12 additional county extension agents are in the budget this year as well. So rebuilding that program after we went through the recession, of course, we saw a lot of early retirements there, and trying to bolster that program back up, the dissemination of information out to the producers across the state, along with the support they provide for the 4-H program as well. Mentioning 4-H, a little bit of exciting news there. $5 million in bonds there to wrap up the Rock Eagle cabin project down there at Rock Eagle, and replacing a lot of the obsolete cabins there as well. And in Ag Ed, about $4 million for the camp at Lake Jackson, $2 million to help finish up with the planning and design and construction of the dining hall, and also another $2 million there for the building of an ag center that will be named after Mort Ewing. Mort, of course, was a longtime president of Georgia Farm Bureau and a great friend of Georgia Agriculture and the Georgia Agribusiness Council as well. So we're excited about that. Some additional funds and bonds to help finish up some cabin projects at Camp John Hope down at Fort Valley as well. And going back to the University of Georgia very quickly, about 6 years ago, Dean Scott Angle had come to me with a plan to replace some obsolete equipment and some obsolete buildings on the experiment stations across the state. So we finished up the plan that we started about 6 years ago of $4 million for major repairs and renovations and construction, and another $1 million for obsolete equipment. So that's included in the budget as well. So with improving revenues, it's made it a lot more complicated, believe it or not, to come up with a budget, because when there are dollars to fight over, there's a lot of fights. But glad to see that we're kind of coming on the rebound. We're including some 3% pay raises for all of our state employees, and of course the Department of Ag will be included in that as well as our extension and Ag Ed folks too. So pretty good budget for Ag, probably one of the better ones that we've been able to do over the last 6 or 7 years, maybe 10 years, going back that far. But as always, good to talk to y'all, and if you ever need us, you know where we're at. We're here at the Capitol. We're at home in our little place in Auburn, Georgia, and look forward to seeing y'all and talking to you throughout the spring and summer. Thank you.